Hey everyone, Tom here. For those of you that like to sleep in your Crosstrek when you're camping, overlanding, and whatnot, like me, you've probably noticed one of the biggest challenges is just getting out. You can't open the rear hatch from the back, so you have to go out the rear passenger door. Today I'm going to show you a simple and easy mod to go ahead and put in a button that allows you to open the hatch from the inside of the Crosstrek, so stay tuned. Okay, first things first, we need to get all these plastic panels off in order to get this one off so we can access the wiring to the hatch release switch. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do this first-person view style. The first piece that's going to come off is this piece right here, and really all you got to do is pick a gap, put your fingers in it, and pull. So pull, pull, pull as you go down, and that's it. You can see this piece consists nothing more of a few clips, 4 to be exact, and we'll just set that down. Next comes the side pieces. So same thing, you just start from here and pull off, pull as you go, and same thing, a few clips here, and then of course one right there where this piece sticks into. And then you're going to notice one plastic screw on each side that you'll need to pull out. And that piece will come out just like this. Okay, with those screws out, same thing. Just find a gap. I'll start from this side here and just begin pulling. Work your way around. And the whole thing will come off. As you can see, it's basically just a bunch of white plastic clips that will feed into various holes around the hatch. What I like to do is double check, make sure each one of these standoffs does in fact still have a white clip in place. That way you know you didn't accidentally leave any in the panels. Okay, so this is the back of the hatch with the plastic panel removed. As you can see, you have access to a variety of things like the windshield wiper motor, some wiring, tail light bulbs, and so forth. But what we're interested in today is the hatch release mechanism. And you'll notice when I depress the button for the hatch release, it just triggers the release. And that's what we want to run a parallel switch for. So that switch is fed by these two wires here. It's just a simple 2-wire setup plugged into this connector. So what I think we're going to do is peel back some of this coating and tap our switch in parallel with these 2 wires. All right, so here's that connector. We'll just go ahead and pull that loose, and this is going to the switch, and we'll go ahead and cut this loom away just a little bit so that we have access to the wires. There we go. All right, so this looks to be about 20 or 22 gauge wire. So what I'm gonna do is I have a couple of these splicers that I'll share with you in the link below. And what it allows you to do is, without stripping the wire, just go ahead and tap into an existing wire. So I've got some 22 gauge wire that I'm using here. And I'm going to splice red into blue, black into green. A little hard to do this while filming. There we go. Set this up, clamp it down. Until it clicks. All right, that feels pretty good. Let's do the other one. Okay, with the taps in place, we'll plug the switch back in and make sure that still works. So, tilt it down. If you can hear that, switch still works. Now, I like to double check things as I go this way at each step. If something that used to work stops working, then I know which steps broke it. Okay, back to first-person shooter view. I picked up this cheap little button from Amazon that I intend to use, but before putting that in, let's see if this splice works. So I've got the latching mechanism here. I stripped off the ends of the wires that I tapped into parallel to that switch, and here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. That'll work great. Okay, before we start drilling holes in the plastic, let's attach the switch itself and make sure it does in fact work. Awesome. All right, it's a little cold outside, so brought the panel inside to figure out where we want to put the switch and drill holes. I'm going to put it right in the middle of this removable square piece here. I figured it's convenient, and also if I end up not liking it, it's a lot cheaper to replace that than it would be to replace this entire plastic piece if I ended up putting a hole somewhere I didn't like. So let's get this popped out. Simple flathead, just get in here and pop it out. We'll center it and drill it. All right, so we got the center line marked approximately. Now let's figure out how big of a hole we got to drill. So let's see, let's go ahead and zero this out, and we need about 3/4 of an inch. So we'll take that out, we'll step it up, we'll use a stepped bit to take that out to 3/4 of an inch. But what I like to do first with all the holes I drill is use a center punching tool to help prevent drill bit wander. So basically I'm just going to mark that there and give it a couple of taps, and you'll end up with a nice hole to begin your drilling. All right, centering's off a little bit, but that'll work. Okay, button's installed. Came out pretty nice. It's a little off center. It's something that hopefully only I notice and not others. Tighten it up, and we're ready to go ahead and reinstall it. Okay, so for the sake of cleanliness, I went ahead and zip tied the wires. And since it's going to pop out right here, I've got plenty of wires hanging, and I'm going to put the panel back on, all of them in reverse order of the way it came off, leave that square off, poke out these wires, connect the switch, plug it back in, and we should be good to go. So let's get the panels put on. Okay, we've got enough wire sticking out here. Let's go ahead and cut these short and get this stripped off. And get the switch tied in. And put it back into place. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if it opens. Oh yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, that's going to come in handy next time we go camping and sleep in the Crosstrek. I'm super stoked about that. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this mod. I certainly did. It's a quick and easy one, and I'm going to enjoy it even more next time I go camping in the Crosstrek and sleeping in the back. If you like this video, please hit like below, and if you like the content I've been putting out, please subscribe. I'm honored and humbled to have 80 subscribers so far, and it's extremely motivating to keep it up. So again, thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good one.